Hello, this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi and welcome to this video. This is the fun card we're making today. So I've done a card previously with these little zebras and I did it all in one colour, which was Bermuda Bay, and today I've changed it a little bit and I'm doing it all in Melon Mambo. So let me show you what I did. I've got a piece here of Whisper White set up in my Stamparatus, and this measures 14.35 centimetres by 10 centimetres, and this is the little zebras we're using, Zany zebras, and we're using these two little fellas here actually. So let's get started. Now you can see I've placed my zebras so that they are right in the centre of the cardstock, and there's a reason for that, and it'll all become clear in a minute. So let's pick these up, make sure we've got them properly picked up on our Stamparatus lid, and then Melon Mambo ink, obviously. Open that up and give them a nice inky. You want them all nice and pink, and this is my favourite pink, is Melon Mambo. So push that down, give it a good press. You want it nice. There we go. Lovely. So now I can close up my ink pad, because you definitely don't want Melon Mambo ink going everywhere, and I'm definitely going to put something in it unless I close it up. Now before I transfer the ink, I am going to clean up my stamps, and this is the simple chamois. I'm just going to, to use it, it comes as a sponge. You just rinse it under water, rinse the water out of it, and then it's damp, and you can use that to clean your stamps. And I'm just doing that so that I don't transfer Melon Mambo ink all over the place. So let's put that away for now and then bring this back. Now we're going to cut this out using the rectangular stitch dies, and let's see which dies I used. I can never remember, so I'll bring back my original. Let's see, what did I use? That was for the pink, so I've got a scrap here piece of Melon Mambo. We're going to cut that one out in pink, and then this next one in here will be my Whisper White. So what I'm going to do is, this is why you want it in the centre and also quite close together so you can fit it into the image. Now I don't have my magnetic platform here with me, so I'm just going to use some post-it note tape to hold my die in place there while I put it through the die cutting machine. And I don't think I've got it straight. You want it to be straight if possible. You don't want your poor zebras to be all skew with. Okay. And then the last die I used was for this other piece of white, and now I actually cut this out again. I gutted my paper, and because you're laying the Melon Mambo in between, you can just use the same piece of paper and you don't need to use another piece of Whisper White. And this is a way to save your save on paper. So I'm going to lay this down again, and just want it around here, an even border around there so it'll lay properly. So there, and then use my post-it note to stick all of it down, and then just lay this piece down. Okay, and you're going to put it through the big shot, something like that, or die cutting machine, the Stampin die cutting machine, whatever you've got. So I'm going to put all that through the big shot and I'll be back. So I've put everything through the die cutting machine, and this is what we've got. So now we can start to assemble. We're going to stick this piece to this piece initially. So let's get our adhesive out. I'm using Snail. Now Snail, as I said many times, is retired, and we've taken over with Stampin' Seal, which is just as good. I've got quite a bit of Snail in stock, refills, and I'm not going to waste them, so I'm using them up till I've finished with them, and then once I've finished I'll change over. So we stuck those two pieces together. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of Snail around the edge of this Melon Mambo piece, and we're going to mat it on this white piece here, and you're not going to even see the gaping hole in the middle. Just try and get it as centered as possible, like that, and you won't even see this when it's down on your card base. Some more snail. Refill in my snail. So now I can get going. Just put a bit of snail around the outside, and the card base is Melon Mambo again, and this is an A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I'm just going to put this in the center here, like that. Okay, now I've got some ribbon here, and this is the silver edged ribbon, and we're going to attempt to tie a half decent bow. So we're going to stick down our bow with some glue dots. These are they. Let's find the end of my glue dots. Here they are. And where am I going to put this? I think I'm going to do it just there. Just making sure the tails are look sort of pretty. And then finishing touches, I've got some rhinestones here, and I'm just going to use the largest size. I'm going to put 3 along here. Now I did at one point think of putting some rhinestones for the eyes of the zebra, but they just looked a bit alien, so I didn't do that. So there you go, 2 very simple cards. I like them. I hope you do too. If you did enjoy this project, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up to let YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any more information on this card, supply list, links to my online shop, etc., it'll be on the blog post, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you once again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!